You've been there, sending a message that came from a real place, only to be met with silence, not even a scene. You wait. You doubt. You wonder if your words fell flat, and in that stillness, something inside you starts to unravel. But what if I told you it's not about saying more? It's about saying it differently. This isn't about pickup tricks. It's about understanding how presence, intention, and timing can shift everything. In this video, we explore 3 texting secrets drawn from Stoic wisdom, tools that don't just grab attention, they earn respect. Let's begin the shift, from chasing to choosing. Welcome to the realm of Stoic wisdom. To motivate us to make more useful videos, please subscribe to the channel and share with your friends. Remember to like and leave a comment. Whatever it is, your feedback will help us learn from you and grow. Now let's explore the wonderful things ahead together. Every man ought to see this video. Ignite this emotion in her, and she will always remember you. Though she keeps it locked away, never uttering a word to her friends, or in her most solitary reflections, a yearning stirs within her soul. Not for charming phrases or lovely acts, but for something that pierces the clamor. She yearns to experience something profound, not mere compliments or admiration, but a stirring that leaves her breathless, a sensation that sweeps her away from the mundane and brings you to the forefront of her mind. In reality, many will never ascend to that height. They've learned to whisper their thoughts, to stay within the boundaries, to always echo what is anticipated. Yet, the mundane can extinguish the flame of inspiration, leaving it dim and lifeless. You were crafted to stand out. You were crafted to awaken her essence, to become the one she holds in her memory, even if the reason eludes her. At this moment, the heroes find themselves ensnared in a cycle, endlessly texting, giving too much, and hoping that their efforts will finally be recognized. Yet it has never been that way. For what captivates her isn't the effort you put forth, but rather the secrets you choose to keep hidden. It's the flicker of passion hidden within your tranquility, the sharpness of your essence, the enigma that surrounds you, and the quietude that speaks volumes beyond any praise ever offered. Today, I invite you to discover how to harness that energy, not through imitation or pretense, but by embracing your true self so fully that she can't help but be drawn closer. This journey transcends mere games. It's a quest for unshakable strength, a path to uncovering 4 emotional triggers that resonate far beyond the reach of words. When the weight of invisibility bears down on you, and your generosity seems to vanish into thin air, know that this moment marks a new beginning. What I'm about to share is not merely insight, it's the spark that ignites obsession. First and foremost, she thrives on the thrill of curiosity. Though she keeps it to herself, there's an undeniable pull she feels towards the mysteries that lie ahead. Not the man who lays out every detail, but the one who stirs her imagination, hinting at the depths that lie beneath. The man who takes a moment before uttering a word, who gazes at her and opts for silence instead of elaboration, who creates a pause in their exchange, not out of concealment, but because he acts with purpose, and within that stillness she begins to sense something stirring within her. She finds herself unable to name that elusive thing just beyond her grasp. The space you create draws her nearer, not from uncertainty, but from a deep-seated instinct. The unpredictable beckons her curiosity, and the uncontrollable ignites her desire to grasp it fully. She seeks not the entirety, but the journey of uncovering the layers of your being. In each moment of restraint you embrace, in every instance where your words fall short of what's anticipated, you weave a tapestry of tension. But remember, tension is not your foe. It is, in fact, the beckoning call to something greater. You're not distant. You're fully engaged in the moment. You're revealing to her that truly understanding you is a journey that unfolds over time. Imagine a man entering a room, his silence speaking volumes. He refrains from cluttering the atmosphere with sound. He is not a performer, but a listener. He remains steadfast, and in his quietude, he conveys more than the loudest voices ever could. She perceives it not due to his insistence, but because she senses the pull of his essence. That transforms the narrative. He doesn't pursue. Instead, she finds herself captivated, not due to an intentional air of mystery, but because he embodies depth. That essence cannot be pretended. It must be cultivated through genuine effort. Piece by piece, moment by moment, reflect on the countless times you offered your all too quickly. You believed that sharing your heart so quickly would forge a bond, that revealing your secrets would draw her nearer, yet it fell short. With a gentle smile, she began to fade away, as if carried by the whispers of the wind. As her energy shifted, a wave of curiosity washed over you, leaving you to ponder the truth of what had transpired. You revealed the conclusion before she even turned the first page. All avenues had been traveled, every question had been answered, and the spark of curiosity had dimmed to a flicker. Desire flourishes not in the light of access, but in the shadows of tension and mystery. The subtle tug of unspoken words lingered in the air, as you believed that your openness would capture her heart. Yet what she truly desired was the gradual revelation. The man who promises, if you linger a while, you'll uncover my essence, for here lies the truth. When a woman believes she has unraveled your essence, she withdraws her curiosity, she ceases to dream. And when imagination fades, Sue embraces allure. There's no need for concealment, simply take your time in unveiling the truth. Allow her to earn every piece. Let her sense that she is discovering a hidden treasure, a secret world that remains unseen by others. That's what etches you into memory. It's not merely the offering itself, but the gentle pace at which it unfolds. And indeed, there will be times when she leans in closer. She'll pose inquiries, seek to understand you, perhaps even attempt to extract the truth from you as one might draw a thread from a delicate injury. And so, that brings us to your test, not to conceal but not to reveal the whole journey either. When she inquires about your tranquility, you respond with a quiet assurance saying, I reserve my words on matters of significance until someone proves they can bear their weight. And when she inquires about your thoughts, you allow the silence to linger before you respond. There's much swirling within, yet not all of it is prepared to be spoken. You're not steering clear of her. You're beckoning her to embark on a journey of discovery rather than merely indulging. When she yearns for it all in a single moment, you offer her just the right amount to make her feel as though she's opened the next door to her desires. Not due to any reluctance, but rather because you cherish the journey over the outcome. To be captivating, one must not engage in tricks. It revolves around the essence of patience. It speaks of the quiet moments that precede the unexpected upheaval, a tale woven around a man whose allure lies in his restraint. He is a figure who seeks not the limelight, carrying the burden of his silence with a regal grace, captivating all without uttering a word. Reflect on the past. Have you ever encountered a woman who seemed unable to put her phone down, constantly texting you, poring over your messages, and seeking her friends' opinions, wondering if there was a deeper meaning behind your words? That was no mere stroke of fortune. That was a masterful display of self-control. Your enigma was at play, weaving its magic. Your silence speaks volumes, and that enigma ignites her intrigue. It's not that she's deceiving you, rather, the essence of human attraction thrives in the mysteries that remain uncovered. When a woman believes she has unraveled all the mysteries, there remains no pursuit, no curiosity, and nothing to draw her back into the space she once inhabited. Yet, whenever she senses the promise of something greater, she finds her way back, not for the sake of approval, but for the journey of uncovering. To become the man who lingers in her thoughts, the one she envisions by her side during solitary moments, the one who sets the standard for all others. Hold back a little. Don't lay all your cards on the table. Grant her the opportunity to prove herself worthy. Invite her to experience the unfolding of your connection as an adventure, rather than a mere exchange. Your narrative should captivate her like a gripping novel, not a brochure. She glances at and then forgets. Each exchange offers a glimpse, an opportunity for her to uncover a layer and experience that fleeting moment of significance. He holds depths I never imagined. That's the art of weaving emotional tension into the narrative, not through deception, but by revealing to her that the man before her was not crafted overnight and will not be relinquished in an instant. What does it mean to embrace a life like this? You tread with caution, responding less frequently, not out of a desire to appear elusive, but because your life is rich and vibrant. You reserve your focus for those who have proven they can truly appreciate it. In her presence, your curiosity deepens, prompting inquiries that delve beneath the surface. Only after she has revealed a glimpse into her world do you dare to share a piece of your own. Your past isn't something you lay bare for all to see. You allow her to explore, and as she delves deeper, you gift her not with your wounds, but with the essence of your being. Share with her your musings as if they were delicate verses, your honesty as if it were a treasure map, your spirit as if it were a cherished welcome. What fuels obsession is not desperation or the need to perform, but something deeper. The most memorable men often speak in whispers, leaving a lasting impression without the need for volume. They understand the profound essence of silence, carrying themselves with a certain gravity, communicating through quietude. They let others earn what many men readily offer, for the reality is that a woman does not fall when she comprehends you entirely, but rather when she comes to the realization that she never truly can. She stumbles when she realizes that truly understanding you demands time, effort, and a transformation into the version of herself that can embrace your complexity. As she navigates this journey, her emotional connection to you will grow stronger with each layer she uncovers, with every moment of silence you share, and with every truth you reveal just at the right moment to let it resonate. Live as one who walks quietly, not seeking the spotlight, who shares only what is necessary, crafting a world that embraces her essence. Unravel each layer of his being, for the man who embodies enigma with unwavering integrity is not merely the one she longs for. He is the one who will forever linger in her memory. Secondly, she thrives on the thrill of a challenge. She seeks not a companion who simply nods in agreement to every word. She longs for the one who stands firm in the face of adversity, who seeks not her validation. When you express yourself with clarity, calm yet assured, you don't merely impress her. You stir something profound within her. A man who can voice his disagreements without defensiveness earns respect effortlessly. There's no need to elevate your tone, nor to take control of the dialogue. What truly matters is a serene presence. A quietude that remains unbothered by the need for recognition, an existence that simply is, and principles that stand firm when challenged. She senses it not from rudeness, but from the authenticity you bring forth. Beauty is not something to be instantly validated. Rather, it thrives when attention is something to be earned, and that shift in energy is what truly transforms the connection. She leans in, drawn not by your attempts to win her over, but by your unwavering resolve. You stood firm when tested, held fast to your plans without bending to her whims, and refrained from chuckling at jokes that fell flat. You remained true to your principles, refusing to compromise just to sidestep discomfort. And that sort of man, he's the one who stays etched in her thoughts. In that serene moment you gently declined, embracing your truth unapologetically, and she recognized it clearly. At the precipice where limits meet, a subtle flame flickers, an exquisite harmony of restraint and unspoken power. And something within her stirred, igniting not fear, but a profound respect, a spark of curiosity, and an undeniable attraction. Women are not captivated by mere compliance. They are inspired by unwavering conviction. The man who declares, "This is who I am, accept it or not," truly embodies that sentiment. He stands firm, unwavering in his essence, untouched by her whims, and unyielding in the face of her judgments. He embraces, he guides, he hears with unwavering focus. In that quiet moment, she feels a profound sense of safety enveloping her. Not the superficial kind that merely satisfies, but the kind forged from true intention. She might prod you, she might nudge and provoke and dare you. Yet, in the moments of silence, when you stand firm and unwavering, her gaze turns towards you, intrigued. She seeks to uncover the essence of your being, to understand the source of your tranquility, and to grasp the principles you uphold. For when a woman encounters a man steadfast in his principles, a transformation stirs within her soul. And in an instant, you transform from just another man into the very challenge she never realized she craved. Each tiny instance where you stand firm deepens her perception of you, not out of a desire to dazzle, but because you are firmly rooted. One does not find humor in what lacks wits. Your life shouldn't be altered simply to cater to her desire for attention. In the quiet moments that follow her vague, dismissive message, you take your time, allowing the silence to linger before crafting your response. What is the reason behind it? Your time holds great worth, your tranquility is precious, and your focus is not something she can easily take from you. It's a treasure she must seek and claim for herself. That's the thread that draws her closer. You're not elusive, you're unforgettable. Such a man leaves an indelible mark on the heart and mind. You're not forceful, you're steadfast. Respect is not something that should be demanded. Your existence resonates with authority. For the reality is this: women are drawn not to ease, but to passion and purpose. Each time you gently uphold a boundary, you convey a quiet message to her. I do not seek to be selected. Rather, I am here to make my own selections. And that message, it transforms the entire narrative. It draws her closer. It draws her in further. For now, she no longer questions if you will embrace her. She wonders if she holds the value to be by your side. She pauses, gauging whether you'll bend under pressure. She begins to ponder the journey required to reach your heights. And that's the transformation of spirit that many men never attain. For many, the fear of rejection looms large, casting a shadow over their ability to voice dissent. In the quiet moments, they nod in agreement, choosing harmony over discord. They chuckle to sidestep the awkwardness. They twist their reality, seeking solace in the company of others. And women sense that deeply. They sense the uncertainty behind your yes, the hidden maybe lurking in the shadows. They sense when your boundaries are merely a facade, and their interest wanes as they realize they're not truly captivated by you. They are accepting the facade you wear, the one that hides your true self out of fear. Reflect for a moment. When did you last hold back your truth simply to maintain her happiness? When did you last set aside your principles to sidestep a bit of discomfort? In those fleeting instances, your essence slipped away and she sensed it deeply. Women possess a deep intuition. They can discern genuine strength from the facade of fear cloaked in politeness. What steps can you take to regain that strength? Your strokes are defined not by their weight, but by their unwavering steadiness. In the tapestry of life, you weave your intentions and see them through to fruition. Your routines are your shield. One does not forsake their commitment simply because she reaches out in the late hours. You remain steadfast, never abandoning your workout, reshuffling your plans, or halting your journey merely to satisfy a yearning for recognition. That's not chilly, that is unmistakably evident. Clarity draws attention, for it is a rare quality among many men. In that moment, as she observes her emotional turmoil failing to disrupt your inner peace and recognizes that her attempts to sway you from your centered state are in vain, she experiences a profound and uncommon sensation. Safety, not in the sense of submission, but in the essence of structure, of presence, of calm. And within her thoughts, a tale begins to unfold. He stands apart from the rest, and that notion takes root, blossoming into an obsession, a fresh benchmark. She begins to draw comparisons, not out of pettiness, but from a growing awareness that many men tend to be reactive. While many men sway with the breeze, you remain steadfast. You transform into the soft whisper that lingers in her mind while she shares moments with another, the echo of your presence that surfaces when others seek to win her over, for the simple reason that effort was unnecessary. You didn't present your true self, you let her affection drift away. In a world where shadows often lingered, you bestowed upon her a gift unlike any other, a spark of purpose that ignited her spirit to soar. Will she stand her ground now? Without a doubt, she will put your patience to the ultimate test. She will confront your quietude. She'll probe your standards, not out of a desire to shatter them, but rather to ensure their authenticity. And when she perceives that they are, when you remain grounded in the flames, when you refuse to barter your essence for her validation, a door within her begins to unlock. She lets her defenses down, not out of surrender, but because she has at last encountered a man worthy of her complete trust and affection. When a woman places her trust in your emotional strength, she offers more than mere words. She offers you her unwavering loyalty, her gentle softness, and the profound depths of her being. And you never needed to elevate your voice to achieve it, only your standard. If you wish to leave a lasting impression, refrain from over-explaining. Cease the efforts to persuade. Cease the pursuit of validation from others. Begin the journey of selecting those who will be granted entry into your world. For it is the most captivating men in the world who do not seek the approval of others. They embody principles. And women pursue that energy as if it were the very air they breathe, not merely to please them, but to stir a profound essence within their souls. And that kind of man, she doesn't merely love, she battles fiercely to hold on to him. Thirdly, she finds joy in the thrill of uncertainty. Let me share a truth that rarely finds its way into conversation. Women often find their deepest emotions stirred when the path ahead is shrouded in uncertainty. They tumble the deepest when the ground beneath them is uncertain. As the excitement builds, they are enveloped in a haze of wonder, pondering the mysteries that lie ahead, igniting a slow, simmering curiosity within. Uncertainty looms ahead, shrouded in mystery. That's the heartstring tug. When a woman possesses the knowledge of your every thought, your every word, and the timing of each, the allure fades, leaving no mystery to draw her closer. While certainty wraps her in a warm embrace, it is not the source of her all-consuming passion. In those fleeting moments, she wonders, does he feel for me as deeply as I believe he does? Or why has he not responded yet? In those fleeting instances, her emotional mind ignites with brilliance. This is not merely a game, it's a journey into the depths of emotional momentum. When you hurry to share every detail, lay bare each emotion, and eliminate every uncertainty, you strip away the essence that pulls her nearer. You're slicing through the tension before it even has the opportunity to turn in your favor. What might this unfold as in the tapestry of everyday existence? Imagine embarking on a delightful evening filled with laughter and connection. The connection was electric, words danced effortlessly between you, and every moment felt perfectly aligned. What is the next step that many men take? As soon as she steps through the door, her phone buzzes with a message. The next morning, they reach out, showering the conversation with hearts, emojis, and all the delightful embellishments. What is the reason behind this? For the purpose of securing it firmly. Yet, there lies a dilemma. The night unfolds without room for her thoughts. A tapestry of moments stripped of intrigue, leaving no shadows to chase. You revealed the ending before the tale had a chance to weave its magic. Picture this instead. Following that wonderful date, you fall into a serene silence, not distant, just composed. Patience is your ally. Allow it a day, perhaps two. You allowed her to ponder. Did he find as much joy in it as I did? Could it be that he has me on his mind? In that fleeting moment between your last message and the next, her thoughts begin to swirl and dance, weaving tales of uncertainty and wonder. That spiral, it holds such power within its curves. It's a place where bonds of the heart flourish. This is not manipulation. This is the rhythm of movement. When she possesses an uncanny ability to predict your every move and the timing of your messages, the thrill of the chase fades away. There is no investment to be made. True desire isn't forged through excessive explanations or relentless chasing. Craft it with purpose, dedicating your time, energy, and presence to the journey ahead. Behold the enigma, mastered with finesse. It doesn't evoke any feelings of insecurity in her. It draws her in completely. She begins to focus intently, searching for hints, revisiting the final exchange in her mind. Her thoughts linger on you, weaving through her mind like a gentle breeze, even in your absence. In that moment, you etch yourself into the memories of others. And when you choose to share your words, let them be few. Allow the quiet to speak for itself. Allow your gaze to express what your voice cannot convey. She observes intently. She's absorbing each pause, each subtle delay, each change in tone. The greater the space you provide for her imagination, the more profoundly she immerses herself in the journey. Let's bring this to life. When she inquires, what occupies your thoughts? There's no need for a grand speech. Let me share that there are a few thoughts swirling around in my head. There are tales I shall unfold. In the end, you find yourself in a delicate dance. You haven't turned her away, yet the full truth remains unspoken between you. That reply reveals a profound nature within you, yet it shows you're not yearning for validation, and that is indeed a rarity. Here lies the distinction between those men who linger in her memory and those who fade away. The ones that linger in our minds always have a piece left behind. They hold their emotional landscape close, revealing it gradually over time. They exhibit a sense of restraint, not out of a desire to be closed off, but rather from a deep-seated appreciation for themselves that leads them to refrain from performing. That restraint weaves a tapestry of contrast. It distinguishes you from every fellow who overexerts himself to dazzle, reveal, or advance matters according to her timeline rather than his own. So, refrain from sending a message simply because she reached out first. Refrain from sharing just to capture her gaze. Refrain from delving into matters she hasn't inquired about. Allow her to ponder. Allow her to experience the depths of her emotions, for it is not reason that ties her to you. It's a feeling that stirs the soul, And nothing stirs the heart quite like the unknown. If you've ever sensed that her enthusiasm faded just as things began to settle, now you understand the reason behind it. Her interest remained unwavering. She let the tension slip away. Now, I invite you to share your tale with me. Can you recall a moment when you maintained an air of calm intrigue and you observed her drawing closer to you? Or perhaps a moment when you offered too much of yourself and felt the atmosphere change? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I delve into all kinds of narratives, and your journey could inspire another to discover what truly resonates. Are you prepared for the next chapter? Let us delve further into the depths. Fourth in line, the sensation of a hard-won prize. May I pose a question to you? What brings more satisfaction? Receiving something for free or working hard to earn it? While many would quickly declare it free, she paused, contemplating the deeper meaning behind the word. Not when it involves pouring one's heart and soul into something. Not in matters of attraction. In the realm of connection, desire, and romance, what she holds dear is the fruit of her labor. What she achieved, not what was handed to her. Here lies a point where many men falter. They believe that being perpetually accessible, excessively gracious, and showering her with compliments will be the key to winning her heart. By revealing to her that she has already triumphed, a sense of security will blossom within her, leading to a deeper commitment. Yet the reality is that without a mountain to conquer, the joy of standing at the summit fades away. What ignites genuine emotional connection within her is the sense that she has truly earned your time, your respect, your vulnerability, and your attention. Your focus is particularly noteworthy. Let's unravel this together. A journey of earned rewards begins with a single transformative shift. You hold back, revealing only what's necessary. You begin to recognize that your affection is not something she should take for granted. Instead, you embrace it for its true worth. That certainly doesn't imply being unkind or distant. It signifies a careful choice, a purposeful approach. It involves crafting an environment where she can invest her energy, allowing her to experience the rewards, those moments when she brings a smile to your face, when she shares her thoughts and you truly hear her, when she receives a heartfelt compliment from you that resonates deeply because you don't give them away lightly. Those are the moments that linger in her mind, vivid and alive. Here's the reality. Many women are accustomed to being sought after. They've grown accustomed to men arriving with a plethora of offerings, yet lacking any standards, all driven by a singular desire for validation. When you turn the tables and offer her a reason to seek your approval without imposing it, the whole dynamic shifts dramatically. Her perception of you begins to shift, you transform into something extraordinary, and now she finds herself deeply engaged. Now she leans in closer, her curiosity piqued, pondering what truly drives you, what earns your admiration. Her responses are more than mere reactions to your presence. She's weaving a tale to capture your heart. That's the turning point, and there it is, the captivating moment that draws you in, and the tale behind why this unfolds. It sparks the section of her mind attuned to the thrill of challenge and the sweetness of reward. Much like the way we pursue our dreams and milestones, she is inherently inclined to cherish the outcomes she has worked hard for, far more than those that came to her by mere chance. But there lies the twist. This is something that cannot be feigned. When you maintain an air of indifference while yearning for her approval, the tension between your actions and desires will become palpable to her. Women possess a remarkable intuition, don't they? This must arise from a genuine well of confidence, patience, and unwavering standards. When she perceives that you cherish your time, she will strive to gain even more of it. When she perceives your praises as infrequent yet genuine, they will hold significance. Should she perceive your interest as sincere yet uncertain, it will become a cherished gem in her heart. And that's the moment you transform into the one she proudly shares stories about with her friends, the one who lingers in her thoughts as the day begins. For she didn't merely receive you, she truly deserved you. Now, let us delve into the realm of practicality. Rather than showering her with compliments about her looks at every turn, take a moment to pause and delve into something more profound. Share your thoughts only when they truly matter. Rather than being the one to always initiate the conversation, take a step back and allow her to reach out to you. And when she replies with a sense of calm, not too enthusiastic, instead of revealing everything, keep some pieces of yourself in silence. Allow her to be the one who gathers those tales, those instances of raw openness. Make them shine like precious gems, not mere stones. As she delves into the depths of your being, uncovering each layer gradually, it captivates her on every level, emotionally, mentally, and physically. The reward gained transcends mere manipulation. It embodies significance. In those moments when she engages fully, when she steps into the scene, focuses her energy, and acts with purpose, that's when the bond transforms into something truly memorable. And if that's the kind of bond you're aiming to create, you're already seeing the world through a unique lens. Before we embark on our journey, take a moment to secure your place right here. Go ahead and give that subscribe button a little tap if you haven't done so yet. For those seeking a richer experience, consider becoming a member to access exclusive drops, private QA sessions, and unique content that remains hidden from the public eye. You'll gain exclusive insights that elevate your experience, enhancing not only your interactions with women, but enriching every facet of your life. This channel welcomes those who have moved beyond the chase, embracing the power of stillness, strength, and true substance to draw in what they desire. Stay close, for in part 5, the tale takes a thrilling turn. Number 5, she finds herself captivated by your unwavering self-discipline. Here's a little nugget that often slips right past many. A woman may find herself captivated by your appearance, your voice, your energy, but what is it that truly ensnares her heart? It's your strength, your power to pause, to keep longing from taking the lead. That's the subtle power that weaves together tension, intrigue, and reverence. Imagine a world where one is perpetually ready to engage, to share, to react, to reveal, to pursue. You start to follow a familiar path. Secure indeed, yet lacking in memorability, and nothing extinguishes the spark of attraction quite like the mundane rhythm of predictability. She yearns for a touch of tension, not the chaos of drama or the poison of toxicity, but the thrill that arises from being near a man who possesses total mastery over himself. Self-control is not about creating distance or appearing unfeeling. It signifies a thoughtful approach, where actions are not driven by mere whim. One does not leap merely at her beckoning. There's no need to seek validation each time you find yourself in the spotlight. That tranquility, that focused essence, draws others in like a powerful magnet. She begins to lean in when you're simply being yourself. She begins to ponder the thoughts swirling in your mind during those moments of silence when you hold back your words. And when you reply with purpose rather than feeling, she senses it profoundly. Imagine you're sitting across from someone special on a date. She weaves a tale, anticipating a grand response. You absorb the words, acknowledge with a nod, remain engaged, yet you refrain from hastily offering validation. In that moment of stillness, a serene clarity washes over her, sharpening her senses. She begins to delve into your energy rather than passively awaiting admiration. Or perhaps she sends you a message in the quiet hours of the night, unmistakably seeking your attention. As you gaze upon it, you savor each moment. Perhaps you find yourself drifting into slumber with it on your mind. It's not about playing games. It's about living a life that isn't solely focused on seeking validation. That simple act of holding the line reveals a depth of emotion that many men seldom express. Commitment. That's the essence of our conversation, isn't it? Commitment. When a woman perceives that you remain unfazed by compliments, allure, or emotional manipulation, she recognizes that you are truly one of a kind. Women hold on to the memories of men who stand out from the crowd. There exists a fascinating biological aspect to this as well. In her realm, the art of emotional regulation is a precious rarity. Many individuals tend to respond rather than initiate. In that moment, when her gaze lands on a man who remains steadfast amidst the chaos of jumping bodies, a wave of tranquility washes over her nervous system. What we have here transcends mere attraction. It's a bond of trust. And do not overlook the ways this manifests in the physical realm. In moments of mastery, time seems to stretch and unfold before you. Your words dance, your breath flows, and your movements tell a tale. In that slowness, a presence emerges. And presence is a treasure seldom found. Presence lingers in the minds of those who encounter it. This unfolds in more profound emotional scenarios. Perhaps she tosses a challenge your way, adopts a frosty demeanor, retreats slightly to gauge whether you'll pursue her. Many men find themselves in a state of alarm. It simply isn't the case. You stand firm in your resolve. A smile graces your lips, You maintain your composure, and in that moment, you reveal to her that you are not easily dismissed. That unwavering presence draws her closer, inviting her to embrace rather than retreat. Though her words may not reveal it, believe me, she is aware. She senses it deeply. In a world brimming with men who react, explode, chase, and overshare, you stand as a striking contrast. You exude a sense of tranquility, poise, and mastery over your emotions. You are the one who had the chance to react with feeling, but opted for a deliberate response instead. Ah, that fateful choice. There, in that very place, is where true strength resides. Now I eagerly await your tale. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Can you recall a moment when remaining composed while others might have faltered drew her closer rather than pushing her away? Every tale holds a secret, and you never know whose life you might touch simply by sharing your own. Stay close and listen well. The following chapter unfolds with even greater intensity, and so we arrive at the 6th chapter of our tale. She yearns for the gradual unfolding. Let me share a little secret that often eludes many men. Women prefer to uncover the layers of your story gradually, savoring each revelation as it unfolds. They aren't looking for every detail of your tale right from the start. They crave enigma. They seek depth. They yearn to embark on a journey of discovery, savoring each moment as they gradually reveal the unique essence within you, understanding that true knowledge requires time, focus, and a touch of patience. What is the reason behind it? For when all is laid bare from the very beginning, the air is devoid of tension, suspense, and the gradual rise of emotion. It's akin to leaping straight to the final scene of a film. Though the conclusion may be familiar, the excitement of the adventure is what truly captivates the heart. What captivates her isn't the mere exchange of facts. It's the spark of wonder, and curiosity thrives when she finds you just out of reach, a puzzle waiting to be solved. Now, I'm not suggesting that you should be shrouded in mystery or play games with others. That's not the tale being spun. The game unfolds with a rhythm all its own. It's about recognizing your worth so deeply that you refrain from revealing everything just to maintain the flow of dialogue. It's a journey into the depths of her curiosity, a dance of unspoken thoughts and hidden stories where silence speaks volumes about your history and desires. Here lies the moment when the gradual unveiling transforms into a compelling instrument, for with each layer she uncovers, her sense of investment deepens. As her investment deepens, so too does her attachment grow. What's the way to go about this then? Uncomplicated. There are tales you hold close, ready to share when the moment is right. You respond to her inquiries, but you don't share the tale of your life. You remain in the moment, yet you choose not to share every feeling that stirs within you. You express curiosity without appearing desperate. Imagine if she inquires about the chapters of your history. You offer her a fragment, just enough to feel authentic, yet you hold back a whisper of the unspoken. You create an inviting atmosphere for her to inquire further. In that space, her imagination takes flight. Imagination holds immense power. It weaves a tapestry of emotions that pulls you in more deeply than mere facts ever could. Perhaps in the midst of your shared moments, she playfully or flirtatiously introduces a topic that sparks a delightful exchange. Rather than plunging in without a thought, you offer a warm smile, maintain that gaze just a moment longer, and gently steer the dialogue in a new direction. Not to bring it to an end, but to allow that moment to linger and unfold. That delay transforms into a sense of eager expectation. It is the thrill of what lies ahead that draws her thoughts back time and again. This is why those who take their time leave a lasting impression. They maintain a sense of mystery, they respond with measured grace, and they seek connection through genuine moments rather than mere words. They allowed the quiet to weave its magic for them. They understand that the allure of restraint can be far more captivating than the thrill of exposure. And now, let me unveil the unexpected turn of events. As you unveil your thoughts gradually, allowing her to navigate the depths of your inner realm, it's not merely curiosity that stirs within her. It's a profound sense of trust that blossoms. For the reason that you choose not to share your vulnerability with just anyone. With care and consideration, you present it to her gradually. That conjures an essence that no charm can ever replicate, a true richness that resonates deeply. It weaves a tapestry of respect. A man who takes his time to win her over is a man who seeks not the approval of others, A man shrouded in calm mystery possesses a deep understanding of his own identity, a person who possesses an innate quality, requiring no elaborate tales or grand displays to validate their essence. The essence of that confidence resonates deeply. Now, this doesn't imply that you should play coy or evade every inquiry. It signifies an understanding of the importance of allowing events to naturally develop. One does not rush the journey of connection. You nurture an environment where it can flourish, expand, and ignite on its own. In that moment, she becomes captivated, not by the knowledge she holds about you, but by the mysteries she yearns to uncover. And that energy is what etches you into the memories of others. Imagine the moments when you've held back just enough to spark her curiosity, observing how she leans in closer, her questions becoming more profound, and the way her gaze sharpens, filled with intrigue. I'm eager to listen to your tale. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Relive the experience. It's in those subtle shifts of energy that the true magic unfolds. Onward we march. The seventh tale awaits, the unease that clings to her like a shadow. Let us delve into a topic that often remains unspoken. The tension is merely a part of the journey. It is a tool of power. We're not delving into theatrics. This isn't a tale of games or ambiguous messages. We're delving into that subtle tension that lingers in the atmosphere when words remain unvoiced. When a gaze holds for a heartbeat more than it should. In that fleeting moment, a silence lingers, hanging delicately between her words and your reply. The palpable tension in the air. And it ignites a fire within her if you know the art of its use. Women are drawn to the mystery, the enigma that keeps them guessing, rather than those who lay their cards on the table too easily. They are drawn to the men who awaken a spark within them. With deep feeling, in a tangible sense, in the realm of the mind, they are drawn to those who cultivate an inviting atmosphere, a realm to experience emotions, a canvas for dreams to unfold. A realm of longing awaits. In that space, tension breathes and lingers. Imagine a moment when all is revealed, laid bare for all to witness. When the energy is low, when the fellow is all too predictable and brimming with enthusiasm, though she may find comfort in her surroundings, there is a lingering absence of allure that keeps her from being drawn in. She lacks that enchanting pull that draws her thoughts to him in the quiet hours of the night. Yet when a man walks with a serene assurance, when he takes his time to find the right words, when his energy lingers just shy of its full potential, that's the spark that ignites the suspense. In that moment, she begins to lean in, completely unaware of her own actions. In that moment, she begins to dissect every word you've spoken, reliving cherished memories on a quest for significance. Now let me share with you the part that often slips by many. To truly feel the tension, one must be anchored in the moment. Authenticity is essential. One cannot simply remain distant or detached. That's merely a whisper of unease. That's evasion. True tension arises when one is completely present yet remains an enigma, existing in harmony without drawing attention. Imagine you find yourself seated opposite her. The flow of conversation begins to wane. You're embracing the stillness, allowing it to linger. Your gaze remains unwavering. Your posture eased into a state of tranquility. Perhaps a subtle smile graces your lips, yet words remain unspoken. In that fleeting instant, you simply embrace the essence of now. Many would falter, utter a word, fidget restlessly, avert their gaze. Yet you remain untouched. Embrace it with your hands. In the quiet moments, she begins to sense it stirring within her. The air crackles with a delicate energy. That question indeed. What thoughts are swirling in his mind? That's the tension that seizes her and holds on tight. There's more to it than mere attraction. It's a tale of leaving a mark, when her thoughts wander endlessly. As emotions begin to swell within her, she finds herself grappling with feelings that defy explanation. Your victory is already secured, for logic is a realm of debate, yet it is the essence of emotion. A sensation remains, echoing through time. Emotions reshape our very essence. Once upon a time, there was a fleeting moment, a whisper of the past that lingered in the air, beckoning to be remembered. And this is the moment to truly commit. The tension lingers, unresolved for the moment. You're not one to reveal all your secrets at the first inquiry. One must savor the moment, allowing it to unfold naturally, rather than hastening it for a mere response. You allowed her to take a seat within it. You allowed her to pursue the resolution. As she pursues it, her heart entwines deeper with each step she takes. This is why the most captivating men don't rely on volume, humor, or ostentation. They possess the art of remaining quiet, yet they evoke a whirlwind of emotions within her. What are the ways to cultivate this energy from within? Remain grounded in your essence. Let your ears be the guide, while your words take a back seat. You allow moments to unfold gracefully. You playfully provoke, but never to excess. You unfold in layers. And in that moment, when something profound flows between you, a glance, a shared laugh, a fleeting touch, you allow it to linger in the air. You keep it concise. You keep it pure. You simply allowed her to experience it. For when that tension grips her, it lingers in her memory, never to be forgotten. This one will stand apart from all the others she has encountered. This will be a conversation that lingers, not just a fleeting exchange that disappears by dawn. It will be the moment that lingers in memory. In that fleeting instant, she finds herself lost in thought, pondering the reasons behind the peculiar sensation that lingered. And that distinction, that's you, the man who chose not to push forward, the man who took his time, the man who understood that tension ignites the brilliance of all that follows. When you've witnessed this unfold, when you've observed her body language transform, her voice take on a different cadence, her gaze hold just a moment longer, you understand precisely what I mean. If these words echo your truth, write this in the comments. I begin my journey. I read every one. And I walk this path with you. Subscribe, because the stories we've yet to tell are the ones that change us most. What did you think of the video? Be sure to give it a thumbs up and drop a comment to share if you journeyed all the way to the end of the video. Simply utter those words and I'll understand that this video made a difference for you. Thank you kindly, and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more captivating tales like this one. I've set aside a few of our videos that will be quite beneficial for you. They appear before our eyes alive on the screen.